Thank you, Tricia. Like was said, my name is Deena Tearney. I'm the founder and CEO of Pacific Point. We are a Salesforce consulting partner, which essentially means that we help businesses and organizations, including public sector organizations, get up and running on the Salesforce platform and continue to increase their automation, increase efficiency, as was said a few minutes ago, among other things. I've heard the phrase that customer experience is the new battleground, and I'm pretty sure I heard that at a Salesforce event of some sort. But what the meaning behind that is that the experience that you as a business deliver to your customers is what will mean new customers for you, as well as loyal customers for you. And that customer experience that you offer is what makes a significant difference in your business. And on our road to recovery, all of our road to recovery in the middle of this pandemic and looking ahead, customer experience continues to be incredibly important. And as was said in the introduction, I mean, the pandemic has certainly accelerated customers' demand for experiences that meet people where they are, right? Their expectations about how they can engage with you as an organization has certainly changed or accelerated nonetheless. So think about this. What is the customer experience like at your business? How would a customer of yours describe what it was like to purchase a product or service that you offer? How was that buying process for them? How did it start and how does it end? And how do they get onboarded? Secondly, think about how a customer might describe how they learn about new offerings that you have or additional offerings that maybe you've had for a while, but how do they find out about them? And then thirdly, how might they gain support from you? How might they, if they have any sort of issue, learn about it? Do they have to email? Do they have to call somebody? What's the callback? What is that experience like for your customer? So really think about that and think about how you might be able to remove friction in that experience and being able to get better about meeting customers where they are in a way that they want to engage with you and how they want to buy your product that's easier for them, and also how they might gain support from you and how you can make that experience more seamless. And that is really where technology like Salesforce comes into the picture. Small businesses, any size organization that we've worked with can get up and running quickly. That's one of the wonderful things about cloud, right? You can start small and you can build upon it on the Salesforce platform, but that's really the benefit of the cloud, right? You don't have to worry about hosting this big server somewhere. You don't have to worry about installing the software. Salesforce is taking care of all of that for you. They've built an amazing set of tools and technology that allow you to configure the customer experience that you want to offer for your business. So, when you go subscription-based, it's an annual subscription, you get into the subscription, they take care of all of that for you. What you then have to worry about is what is the customer experience that I would like to create for my customers? And you can start configuring on the Salesforce platform. And Salesforce isn't just for sales automation. It really is about empowering your business to better know your customer. I'm sure everyone's heard the term 360-degree view of the customer, right? It's that full view of how your customer interacts with you and building on that relationship. So imagine what power businesses and organizations would have if you or they better understood their customers. They can leverage that technology to create a unique experience by saying, okay, well, I know that Deena has a history of buying these types of things, or I know she had called in with these types of issues in the past. How can I reach out to her? How can I create an experience that builds a relationship with Deena? Because I know what she's buying. I know what her issues are. I know what she might or may not be interested in. I know what emails she clicked on, right? All of those different things, while small, some of them can be small, they can start to grow into bigger things that allow you to create some really unique experiences and gain new business. So I'll give you an example too, that's a little bit less on the sales side, but something that certainly happened a lot of, particularly at the beginning of the pandemic and even all the way through now. I'm seeing a lot of businesses and organizations leverage Salesforce to improve their customer service using a variety of omni-channel experiences, right? So maybe thinking about online self-service. So basically what that is your website and providing customers the ability to self-serve. You can also add bot automation, which is a little, there's no human behind that, but it's a bot way of interacting with your business. You can also offer live chat all through the Salesforce platform as well, where there is a human interacting with your customers on the other end of that, as well as call center capabilities. There are a lot of cloud-based call center capabilities, and by plugging that can plug straight into Salesforce too. So all of these products can be hosted in the cloud, and your service people, your agents can work anywhere, which is what we're all doing now. And then you have that power of the platform itself from Salesforce that gets you that increased automation, all that efficiency, the transparency into what your customers are doing, what their satisfaction rates might be, as well as how your teams are performing. So I think that, all of those things really come down to how you as an organization can look at making a significant difference in your business through cloud technology, but elevating your customer experience. Thank you.
Next question is for Deena. Is Salesforce used by small businesses or mostly large enterprises?
Um, Salesforce actually started much more catering to small businesses. So they are absolutely used by small businesses. One of our customers, just as an example, we have large enterprises, I mentioned public sector organizations, but we have a lot of small businesses as our customers. And one example is a surf instruction company here in Hawaii. They have one Salesforce license and they have done so much. They have a lot of data and reporting. They're pulling in more data. They're looking at, how customers are, what products they're buying, what surf instruction, who's repeat customers. They're looking at ways to create nice customized messages to those that come, maybe an anniversary of a surf class or maybe a birthday. I mean, they're doing some really creative things by just one person who's leveraging that data and leveraging the power of the Salesforce platform. So I think what it really comes down to is not so much whether it's the size. It really is actually, I think small businesses have a huge advantage that their decision making is faster. They really know and understand their business much quicker. So they can move much more rapidly for that reason. So I think small businesses have a huge advantage. But I think the main thing is just looking at where do you want to start, and then you can always start to grow from there, right? Regardless of how many licenses you have, if it's one like that example, or if it's 10 or 20 or more.